Yeah, thank you very much. As you are aware, one thing I kept telling people is that as far as Lagos State Council of TUC is concerned, that there is no crisis. TUC Lagos State is one big happy family. We are united, except probably the crisis that only exists in the imagination of those in Abuja, because I know those in Abuja actually wanted something different from what we have presently in Lagos. And the issue of the leadership, it is something that personally I would not really want to delve into, because it is already a matter before the Honorable Court. And once a matter is before a court of competent jurisdiction, it is expected that everybody should subject themselves to the court process. However, we just want to use this opportunity to tell all TUC members in Lagos State and all members of the public that those of us whom the National have tagged in negative terms, calling us all sort of names, I just want members of the public to know that we are the real patriots. We are the patriots who are fighting for the soul and survival of internal democracy within trade union arrangement. It is a shame that a labor platform that ought to serve as voice for the voiceless, that ought to serve as a voice for the oppressed, is now being used as an instrument of oppression. We now have a situation whereby labor leaders are suppressing members, writing to DSS, writing to security agencies, writing to embassies to deny us visa, writing to ILO. They wrote all kinds of letters just to bring us down. The question one will ask, are these really union leaders? Are these people truly and genuinely projecting the interests of TUC Lagos State Council? I think the answer is no. If you take a look at the political system presently, there are a lot of issues I personally think as Labour Center we should be researching on. We should be engaging government meaningfully on certain issues, providing solutions, not just to oppose government or drag the whole system down. Labour Center should be a hub for research. But as I speak to you, TUC has been reduced to a platform for witch hunting of fellow members. You now have a situation whereby TUC at the national level, we sit down in Abuja and determine who becomes chairman in the 36 states of the federation. They have murdered democracy within TUC. And those of us who are standing here today are those who are telling them, no, we will not accept this. We will fight for the soul and survival of this platform, because this platform is bigger and greater than everybody. Those of them who are there today, surely they won't be there tomorrow. TUC has been in existence since 2005. Where were they in 2005? When some of our past leaders fought for the recognition of this platform in Lagos State, as well as other parts of Nigeria. So we are using this opportunity to send a very clear message that those of us who are fighting this fight, I am very sure that history will be kind to us. History will judge us fairly, because we refused to maintain neutrality when TUC was undergoing a moral crisis. And it is a shame that the so-called Labour platform are now even worse than the politicians out there. What politicians will not do, we are beginning to experience those things in TUC. And I'm using this opportunity to call on all well-meaning Nigerians, even veterans of the movement, that there is a need to save TUC from the hand of those who are handling the platform as at today. We need people to come together and salvage this platform, because as at today, if this platform is not protected, if this platform is not well secured, this platform will not be able to fight and defend the interests of workers. So therefore, we are sending a very strong message that Lagos State TUC remains very strong, remains united. We refuse to bow to all their instruments of oppression, all their intimidation tactics. We refuse to bow to pressure. We remain resolute, we remain united, and we remain focused. And we will not be distracted by all these their shenanigans, all these their anti-union practices that is presently, being the order of the day in TUC. So that's just our message for now, and we are very sure that by the special grace of God, since the matter is in court, we so much believe in the judiciary, and I'm highly optimistic that the judiciary will eventually come to our aid. Thank you very much.